Attempting to sign me on similar to Yo, is there any valid reason why you wouldn't sign? He said, in light of the fact that I would rather not name playing with my life. Since I'm similar to brandish that implies playing with your butt, no doubt vibrations, Tyler the Maker, truly like you can't actually sue me. Since he really discussed kissing white young men in his own tunes, well, he's associated with when you're in that we're in the business, like 95% of the data, I accept there are a few gay rappers. They simply ain't came out the wardrobe sneak homeboy, uncovered a stunning measurement about the rap business. By conceiving the larger part of them were gay, however, in spite of that reality. He thinks it is still very hard for rappers to emerge about their sexuality. And I feel like there will be an acknowledgement of it's simply a question of who will be, the first to let out the unadulterated truth they'll be favorable to gay rap melodies. Right, most certainly, must be in a provocative meeting with the Watchman Sneak. Was gotten some information about the effect of straight to the point, see emerging as a gay craftsman in 2012. Sneak's reaction was a little fascinating. He excused the thought, saying straightforward, see, ain't no rapper, he's a vocalist, it's okay in the singing scene. Yet in the rap world, I couldn't say whether it will at any point be ok. Since rap is so manly to represent his point, Sneak drew a vivid similarity. It resembles a football crew. You can't be in a storage space, loaded with mother extreme-ass fellows then. At that point, out of nowhere, say hello man, I like that will be extreme presently, here's where things get intriguing, while Sneak recognizes the hardships gay rappers face he by. And by feels a lot of diversely, as would be natural for him. I don't dislike gay individuals, I got a few gay homeboys, yet we should move the spotlight briefly and investigate the puzzler encompassing Sneak's own sexuality. The web has been burning with discusses, reports, and hypothesis. Yet one thing his clear Sneak homie has stayed quiet. He has handily evaded inquiries concerning his sexual direction, passing on all of us to ponder and contemplate during that noteworthy meeting with the gatekeeper back in 2012. Sneak was likewise gotten some information about his perspectives on homosexuality. And what did he say? Well, some of you probably won't really care for this one, in spite of saying that he definitely approves of gay individuals. He isn't totally enthused about the thought. Sneak answered individuals can do what they need, yet I don't need to concur with it. I have nothing against gay individuals, however, I have no hostility toward them. I'm only not with that overall. I have no command over what individuals think or feel, do what satisfies you well. This reaction doesn't reveal insight into his own sequelity. It gives us a brief look into his viewpoints on the gut in addition to local area. And without a doubt the way of life in the business, yet the bits of hearsay gracious the bits of gossip. They've been twirling around Sneak for a long time, making a hurricane of theory about his own cravings and inclinations. Some case he's gay, while others contend he's bisexual. Why, you ask? Well, everything descends to his appearance, conduct, and connections. Sneak homie, a genuine design symbol, has consistently embraced his showy style, shaking lively garments and stunning gems. He's even been found brandishing nail clean and cosmetics, pushing limits and testing standards. And we should not fail to remember those photographs, including him in the organization of men supposed to be his better halves. We should not disregard the most conspicuous part of Sneak's very own life, the persevering through adoration. He imparts to his secondary school darling, Shanta Broadus. They secured the bunch back in 1997 and have endured their reasonable portion of promising and less promising times, yet beyond his marriage. Sneak has kept a tight seal on the subtleties of his close connections. In spite of the fact that tales continue about his contribution with men, there's an absence of significant proof to truly back up the cases of him being a little fruity. This Twitter client mentioned an intriguing observable fact. You all don't find it interesting how 98 of these rap industry and gigas either turn gay or evil. The greater the craftsman they become. One craftsman, however, that has forever been under the media spotlight for purportedly being gay is our own personal Diddy priorities. Straight, we should address the women. Mr. Diddy has had his reasonable part of high-profile associations, with ladies including the late Ken Watchman, and they've even invited kids into the world together. So on a superficial level, it appears as though he's about that hetero love, yet hang on close. Since we have a few hints that have filled the tattle plant, enter autonomous rapper Blood Orange, and his track Trust Diddy made a visitor appearance on this tune. And it sent shockwaves through the music world. In the music video, two men share an enthusiastic kiss. A few provocative lines like, "What will it take for me to quit being unfortunate and to be cherished the manner in which I truly need to be cherished, yet I know how I need to be cherished. And I'm unnerved by truly encountering it's like you want something, yet are uncertain about whether you're fit for managing it in the end. I need to have the option to relinquish my reservations and acknowledge." And obviously, you must remember that homophobia is tragically still a common issue in the hip-bounce local area. Even somebody as compelling and woke as J. Cole has goofed with against gay slurs. Some contend that this climate of homophobia makes it trying for anybody, including our man Diddy, to emerge and embrace their actual selves. No doubt about it, even his fans are essentially persuaded he's gay as of now. And we should not disregard the famous Wendy Williams. She's never one to keep down, and during her rule as the Metropolitan Tattle Sovereign, she didn't avoid suggesting that Diddy may be gay. Their relationship had its promising and less promising times, yet they did ultimately fix things up. Wendy apologized for her activities, yet the bits of hearsay continue to whirl. There have been a few sketchy events, however, at whatever point individuals have attempted to call attention to that Diddy could be gay. Take Jamie Foxx. Many have estimated that the explanation he's in clinic is on the grounds that Diddy did something to him for saying he was gay. Jamie Foxx said Diddy was gay and cracked sheet at them house parties. Now out of nowhere he and the medical clinic Buddha kick the bucket. In my dark humor voice, you don't see that as dubious. So what does Diddy need to say? Pretty much this: well, he stayed hush regardless of the theories. He's never straightforwardly tended to the bits of gossip encompassing his sexuality. Will he let out the unadulterated truth and end the theory unequivocally? The truth will surface eventually. Now we as a whole realize that there has generally been a shame encompassing homosexuality in hip bounce, yet times are changing, my companions. The way of life is developing, and it's turning out to be more liberal than any other time. Enter Lil Nas X, the exploring craftsman who surprised the world. You recall him, right? He dropped a definitive banger, Old Town Street, and it was basically stuck to our eardrums. Yet what truly caused a ruckus was when Lil Nas X strongly emerged on the absolute last day of Pride Month in 2019 discussion about timing. From that point forward, he has gladly waved the banner for eccentric rappers breaking boundaries and pushing the development for additional into the standard. Yet Lil Nas X isn't the only one causing disturbances. We should discuss youthful MA, the craftsman who has been proudly open about her sequel direction. Right from the beginning, she's not one to keep down, unreservedly communicating her inclinations in her music. As a matter of fact, she's taken it to an unheard of level by sending off her own line of sex toys called Play and Weiss in 2020. Well, that is what we call embracing your reality and engaging others to do a similar. This individual had an alternate assessment on how Nas ought to have approached promoting himself, however, on the off chance that Lil Nas was straight, in addition to the fact that he would hip jump hop in the straights as his fans. Yet additionally, the gays too showcasing himself as gay had the rap business against him, as well as the straights in the congregation. And hang on close, since we have one more sensation for you youthful Miami. One portion of the Blazing Pear City young ladies affirmed her bisequality during a genuine meeting with Jason Lee in May 2022. She didn't keep down. People in Miami had dropped hints about her inclinations in her performance tracks like Rap Cracks. Yet during this visit on the Jason Lee show, she put any misinformation to rest unequivocally. Not just that she even admitted her appreciation for her teammate and companion, the unparalleled Megan Steed currently, here's the thrilling part, it's not only these craftsmen, there's an entire flood of rappers, vocalists, and makers in hip bounce who are gladly getting out of the storage room and getting love backing and acknowledgement from their friends. The class is at last releasing its grasp on bias and embracing variety more than ever so, who realizes the old folks like Diddy and Will Smith at last let out the unadulterated truth that is in support of the video people. Gratitude for watching, and farewell.